Hi everyone, how you all doing? You okay? How's everyone's day been? You keeping well? Casper, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Hi, Steve-O. Amy. Dean. All in the house today. Love it. Thank you for coming back. How's everyone keeping? All right? I think that ran a little smoother than yesterday's. I don't know if anyone caught my little intro. Hey up, Jackson. How you doing, mate? Yesterday was a car crash of an intro. However, today I nailed it. I think I did anyways. Did anyone see it? Maggie, how you doing? Did anyone catch the intro? Do I want to say intro anymore? No. So I'm really looking forward to tonight. As ever, I always look forward to doing this live stream. It is a lot of fun for me to do and keeps me very busy. Hey Sarah, how you doing? Yes. Intro. Looks ace, thank you. Looking good. Very professional. Thank you, made it myself. Made my day, guys. Cheers. Keith, thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. And there's me thinking no one saw it. Brilliant. I'm like a Cheshire cat right now. So, how's everyone doing? Are you keeping busy? I feel like I've got too much to do. It's really, I don't suppose it's a bad thing really. It's good to stay active and busy and stuff. I've made more of a conscious effort to go out for my daily exercise, walk or whatever. I kind of put that off. I'm not actually sure why. Laziness? I don't know. But I've decided it's healthy and good for me to go out and just stretch the old legs, get some fresh air. So I've been made a conscious effort of doing that the last couple of days. So it was my birthday on Wednesday. As you all know, you came to the birthday party, City of Lights boys. And with Casper Magic, that was a good day. So Amy's decided that tonight we're going to have a birthday party hangout thing in a caravan. We bought a caravan for the festival season. We literally bought it and it was falling apart and completely destroyed, and we took it upon ourselves to try do it up and try and make it into something half decent, purely so we could jump in the car and go to festivals all around the UK, maybe even some European ones and all that kind of stuff. But obviously that's on hold. So we're going to spend the night on the drive, apparently. Who knows, eh? Very good. After Effects. No, I don't think it was. Is it After Effects? I don't know. I just used Final Cut Pro and used whatever plugins and whatchamacallit is on there. Is that an After Effects thing? I don't know. So I'm going to open up tonight with a really old City of Light song. If Alex is here. Is Alex here yet? He absolutely loves this song. He especially loves the riff that I wrote. I don't think it could be any. It's one of those riffs that just cut right through, and he hated playing it live. Oh, actually, Mum, this is one of your favourite ones. It's that. It's the don't point a finger one because there's 3 pointing back. The one that you keep doing that to for some reason. But it's that. Hey Paula, how you doing? After Effects is Adobe program. You can almost make CGI stuff from it. I use Final Cut, if I'm honest. I can't afford proper software. And life is not a movie, and life is not a play. It's not for us to feed off others' misery. And who are you to judge me or stand in my way? I know that I'm not perfect, but who are you to say? Don't point a finger, 'cause there's 3 pointing back. If only we would take a second just to reflect. And when we were young without a care in the world, if only we'd listen to the things we were told. Oh, 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 was it all worth it? Was it all worth it? Life is not a movie, life is not a play. It's not for us to feed off others' misery. And who are you to judge me or stand in my way? I know that I'm not perfect, but who are you to say? Don't point a finger, 'cause there's 3 pointing back. If only we would take a second just to reflect. And when we were young without a care in the world, if only we'd listen to the things we were told. Oh, 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 was it all worth it? Oh, 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 was it all worth it? And don't point a finger, 'cause there's 3 pointing back. If only we would take a second just to reflect. And when we were young without a care in the world, if only we'd listen to the things we were told. Was it all worth it? Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers. Was it all worth it? It was actually written before the Dunwells released a song called Was It All Worth It? Hi, Lucy and Chris. How you doing? Michael, how you doing, mate? Paula, Ian's favourite. That's good to know. Thank you. Amy, you're not late. You're actually really on time because I haven't introduced my guest yet. So you're absolutely fine. Keith, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Although I would say, Amy, if you make a bit more of an effort to actually turn up at 7 o'clock, you'll actually catch my intro. Everyone else has said how good it was, so you should do that. arrive at 7, see the intro. Everyone has a good time. Hey up, Craig. Well done saving that duck, man. I saw that. That was impressive. So, I'd like to keep everyone engaged on the comments from now on. So don't be shy. Get any questions in and stuff like that. I think I've broken this stand. I'm not going to lie. Been messing with it. Good evening, Matt. I hope you're keeping safe. I am keeping safe. Thank you. Blame Joe and Dave. Well, I'll be having words with them because it's not on. You don't see Coronation Street running over and then the next programme after that, losing out because of it. We need to stick to a tight schedule. The Dunwells 6 till 7, Assembly Point 7 till whatever time I decide to finish. Okay, that's the agreement. Anyhow, I'm going to introduce you to my guests. There's 2 of them, and they're absolute legends. I love spending time with these guys. They're a laugh a minute, and James can talk for England, and it's great. I get on with these guys so much. It's mega. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to the Last Minute, Tamara and James. Here we go. They don't forget their lines either. Well, I think they do. Okay, sorry. I got distracted then in the comments. I am going to introduce them now. Here we go. Hey, and you're muted. I've done it again. How are you doing, guys?
Hello, you alright? Good?
Yeah.
Good? We're good?
James, how are you?
Not too bad. No, well, I don't really like to talk that much, so...
Mate, honestly,
Yeah.
you guys, I'm so glad that you could do this and join me tonight. I really appreciate you coming out and spending time with me away from the studio, because normally you're here with me in here,
Yeah.
working away, but obviously the current state of things right now, we are making the best of it and doing it online. So I'm really looking forward to hearing you play tonight.
We're just missing the Chinese.
I was saying, me and Aim were talking about that. We literally, you were the last time that we had our last Chinese takeaway was with you guys.
Yeah.
And we reminisce about that day quite a lot.
Quite sad. Yeah.
It is. Every time I think about the Chinese, it's like in my head that song, "Hello, Darkness, My Old Friend," comes in my head. I literally, like, we had such a good night that night. It was really cool. So, and it always seems to involve Chinese, doesn't it? So
it does. Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, you guys are keeping well, safe and healthy and keeping busy and stuff.
We're good. Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Yeah, poor diet.
Just about.
Drinking lots of fizzy pop. Usual case.
Well, I was going to say, why change a habit of a lifetime? Just because there's an apocalypse going on.
Exactly.
No need in changing, whether you're drinking chemicals in cans or not. You know my thoughts on Coca-Cola.
We do,
but that's neither here or there. You are your own people, and you do whatever you like.
True that.
But yeah. So, are you writing? Are you still been musically creative in this time? Because you're both still working as well at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
So you're trying to do it all at once, but are you still writing after the last couple of conversations we had? We were on about maybe trying to get a few more songs out of you in general. Have you been sort of creative and doing that?
We've wrote a couple of new songs, haven't we?
We have.
So what I plan on doing is, regardless of, we'll have songs for the EP, and then anything else that comes after is just going to get put towards the next project that we do. So it's
very good.
But it keeps us busy and happy as well.
Yeah.
So
I do like the fact that you keep sending me like little clips, WhatsApp clips of ideas and stuff. It's cool. It's nice to see and nice to hear, especially when I'm like, oh, why don't you try it like this? And then 30 seconds later, you've sent it already, like like a little noodle idea straight away.
Yeah, but it's cool that you can do it. So it's cool that you can take advantage of it. So,
absolutely, yeah. Take advantage of the technology and try and make the best of this situation. But it's good to know that you're writing and you're still actively playing and stuff. But yeah, because you've been doing quite a few streams as well, a few live streams, and keeping your audience entertained
We're trying.
You're doing it. You are doing it. You are, especially considering your first live stream you did. It was like you filmed it on a potato, and then the next one you did, it was like you were, I don't know, filming a Wembley concert because you'd had all the technology and all the buttons and everything organised. And
it's almost as if somebody like helped us out or something. And like,
who was that?
I don't know. No idea. The first one we did, James actually filmed it on his mobile phone like this, and he put it inside of a cup.
All right. Why?
And then at the end, he was like, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't have put it inside of a cup."
Yeah, no, because this is why, because
and I was like,
I couldn't find anything sturdy enough to hold it on, and it kept dropping down. So, like with the phone case on it, I wedged it in a cup. But I listened back to it because of the mic being in the cup.
Yeah,
it was going like
sounded like you were playing in a tunnel or something.
Yeah,
brilliant. Amy was saying that she enjoyed you on that festival stream that you did. What was that for?
Oh, that was for Broadstock.
That's right.
We think we're doing another one next Saturday.
Same thing, same people on the festival. Nice.
Yeah,
because you raised a load of money as well, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
What
loads.
did we
It were about 900 odd quid.
No, that there was what people donated online, then you could donate through text. So I think it was like 900. Yeah, 900 online, and then through text, I think there might have been another 200 or 300.
Yeah,
that's amazing. So, that's really good. Well done, guys. I mean, to be part of that, it must have been really cool. So well done.
Yeah,
and I really enjoyed the set. Me and him were both sat there and dancing and dancing with the cats and doing as we're told. And you were like, "Get a selfie with us," and we were like,
I know.
Taking a selfie with Telly.
We're gonna collate them all and put them
yeah, you definitely should, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good. So yeah, that's obviously keeping you busy doing your live streams and stuff. But before all of this, you were gigging regularly. In fact, your schedule was crazy at one time. Like, I don't know how you squeeze it all in. You've got a family, you work full time, and you're gigging every night, and you're recording music.
Yeah.
How do you do it? What's the secret?
Leave it to her to organise.
Yeah, James doesn't have a clue where we're gigging. He just knows we're gigging on Friday and Saturday.
People say, "Oh, where are you gigging tonight?" And I'll just turn around and say, "Wherever tomorrow we drive." That's where I'll play.
We drive. Yeah, we were really busy. And to be honest, in March, we were going to see our fireworks that we had, but obviously had to be cancelled. Which is a shame, really. But what can you do? There's nothing we can do. So yeah.
I just like to. Go ahead. Sorry.
When I say we'll see, we're just picking it all back up again once all this is over.
That's exactly where I was going to go with it. I see it more as a temporary stopgap between now and whenever it is we get back to normality. But it's you know it's not. I wouldn't see it as cancelled. I would see it as postponed. You're going to have as busy a schedule as ever when all this is said and done, sort of thing. Yeah. So whatever you do now in between is only paving the way for making life a little easier for you anyways. You know, you've learnt a little more about technology and stuff like that, me included. Like, I would have never even thought to do a writing session with people across a digital platform. I would have never even thought that I could network so efficiently like this. So the sky's the limit for all of us at the moment, and we just need to embrace it and just and make the best of it. So, James, your Uncle Peter said he's watching, and he says there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's one of my best friends.
All right, okay, Uncle Peter, hello. Fair enough, nice one, very good.
Uncle Peter, it's a character played by Charlie Chuck.
Oh, okay, here we go.
I won't say anymore. Just go on YouTube and type in Charlie Chuck. That's all there. I'll tell you that.
I do find it funny how whenever we get really we're trying to get into a late night session, recording session and stuff. We always end up just watching loads of humorous YouTube videos or like who's got the funniest GIF or whatever else. You know, we're just trying to one up each other. It's really funny, and I think to myself, are we ever going to get this EP done? The reality of it is, as long as we're having fun and we're enjoying it, I think that's what the main thing is.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm also extremely conscious that we are 20 minutes into this. This is flying already. So I would love to hear the first song from you guys.
Okay.
Are you going to be doing a mix of originals and covers tonight?
Yeah, so this is the cover, this one.
You're going to start on a cover?
We are.
Fantastic. All right, guys. Well, if anyone wants to drop any questions or anything in the comments whilst they're performing, then please do, and I will relay them over to them. And yeah, let's. Oh, sorry, I just need to point this out. Amy mentioned that she absolutely loved the poster at the golf club. You know that gig that I got you at that golf club. So I'd sent off these proper nicely printed out posters or I'd sent the PDF of a really well designed poster or something like that, giving the guys the artwork, and then when they got to the venue, it was basically just any Instagram photo that they had, like, you know, just stuff with them like in the t-shirts and stuff like that.
We just got some new t-shirts, and
then when you'd sent, sorry,
right, go.
No, you go ahead, mate.
Yeah, we just got new t-shirts, so it wasn't like a band photo. We're just we were in a scruff somewhere with t-shirts. We just totally random photo.
Yeah, you're showcasing like merchandise just for your Instagram following, and then they just took it upon themselves to print it on an A4 bit of paper and stick it up in the bar. But what I loved about it is you sent me a selfie of you guys with the poster behind you going, hey! Loved it. And then when I sent that to Amy, that made her chuckle anyways. Right, anyway, sorry, I digress and interrupted the segue into the music, which is what the main reason of this show is, but I'm just catching up with friends, that's what's good.
So. That's it, yeah, exactly.
Right, anyway, please take it away and jump into your first song of the evening.
Okay. So we did actually tell you a bit of a lie earlier, but sorry about that.
Yeah, boy.
And all in the storm, in the blistering cold, and I'll search for the story to tell when I get home. And we'll talk in the night. Can you feel it over the doors alright? 'Cause it isn't easy now. I'm utterly searching for. Because it's right here in front of us. So please don't just give up. 'Cause this isn't easy now. And I'm there to see as the waves crash down on me. And I'll search for a story to tell when it can. And we'll talk in the night. It's beautiful and it goes alright. 'Cause it isn't easy now. I'm gonna searching. Oh, because it's right here in front of us. So please don't just give up, 'cause it's just easy now. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. 'Cause this isn't easy now. So what do we searching for? 'Cause it's right here in front of us. So please don't just give up. This isn't easy now. And I walk in the snow, in the blistering cold, and I'll search for a story to tell when I get old. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Yes, guys. Thank you so much. You've.
So that was a City of Lights song for those of you who.
I just want to point out as well. I'm not sure if my mum's joking or not, but if she's not, she's really hurt my feelings. My mum's put up who sang the original. No, she put who sang the original, and now she's put haha. So I'm assuming she's pulling my leg.
Really realised. I she's googled it.
But yeah, she probably googled it. Yeah, this is originally sang by City of Lights. Guys, honestly, thank you. I think we can end the show there. I'm really pleased with that. Thank you. You've made my night. Good night, everyone.
See you later.
I'm only kidding. No, that was sick. Thank you. That's really sweet. Yeah. And I thought you were being a bit weird asking what songs I'm playing. Like you were really like, you know, when we were just backstage, I guess if you want to call it. You were kind of like, so what are you playing tonight? What songs are you playing? And I was like, just some City of Lights one. And you were like, okay.
Well, I said to James, if he says what we're playing, I said, just tell him that we're playing Teenage Dirtbag.
Yeah, but I forgot.
And then you were like, what are you playing? And I was like, it's a secret. And I was like,
well, yeah, and then I because I said, are you playing a City of Lights song as a joke? And then you went, no, we're playing Teenage Dirtbag. It's like, what's so secretive about that? And then we started talking about the new release of Teenage Dirtbag, which isn't as good as the original, by the way, just to point that out. So we've had a few questions in, which I think we should just go ahead and jump right into them. So Imi said, how do you come up with the idea for a song? So I don't know if that's like lyrically or musically or whatnot. So maybe we could sort of take it from answer from yourself, vocally, Tamara, and then we'll do maybe like instrumentally from James, trying to cover all areas.
To be totally honest, we don't have like a structure as such to come up with a song. What usually happens is James will write some music and I'll sit and just listen to it like on repeat until something comes to me. Once I've usually got about maybe a line or two lines of a song, I can tend to finish it. It's just that point, but that's what I do. I just listen to the music over and over again until I get something in my head that I know I like and that'll stick and will work.
Yeah.
We don't sort of set out to write a theme of a song as such, do we really?
No.
A lot of songs that I write are kind of life-based or like experience that I've had. But I don't, for example, I don't say, I'm going to write a song about my ex-boyfriend. If I write a song about my ex-boyfriend, that's just because that's what's just come out when I've come to write. But,
Fair enough.
Nothing exciting and nothing genius.
I think you're underestimating your style of writing. I think it is exciting. You know, at the end of the day, you can only say and express yourself from experience you've had, and if that's the way you want to write and the words that you want to sort of put out in the world, then I think that's an absolute valid way of doing it. So fair play to you. And like when it comes to the she's actually elaborated and she has said it was lyrically, so you've technically answered that. But I'm gonna extend the question. Is like, where do you get your influence, James, when it comes to writing a chord progression? Do you sort of have a genre of music that you sort of stem from, or like hear a riff and then go, I want to steal this idea, or steal's the wrong word, by the way. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you take influence from lots of different areas, or do you just kind of pick up the guitar, noodle, and see what happens?
I do take influence from different things. Like I've been a big fan of the Smiths for a long time.
Yeah. I
like the melodicness in chords. Mm-hmm. I used to be sort of like lead guitar, but when I got into acoustics, that's what drew me into it. But I listen to all kinds of things, but try to avoid it. If sometimes I get in the mood to write a song, and if I listen to anything else, in fact, it's even happened with us where it just sort of, you play something that you think's really good, and then someone points out that you've totally ripped it off subconsciously. But when it comes to writing, it's just something that I think sounds melodic, or sometimes I'll think of a line lyrically and then write around that line. Show it to Tamara, she'll get rid of all the lyrics. But it doesn't matter because it's not. That's just
They're not so precious to you, are they? I mean,
No.
to a certain degree, anyways. But also, as you say, like I mean, you say that you might write a sequence of chords and stuff, and it might sound familiar or similar to something else, but you can't copyright chords. There are only so many notes in the scale, sort of thing. So it's what you do with the rest of the music that turns it into your own thing. And I think at the moment, especially with the stuff that we're working on together, it's really like exciting to see these songs come to life. I think Tamara, your vocals, you're absolutely pushing you to your limit, to a really like interesting, like you delivering the lyrics like really heartfelt, really meaningful, and like I believe every single word you say, which is really like, as a producer, I'm loving every second of actually sort of, as a producer and a songwriter, I really enjoy hearing like the story behind songs and stuff like that. And I think you're delivering it really well, and coming up with riffs and melodies and stuff with you, James, is a lot of fun as well. But yeah, it's, as we say, like these songs are turning into something else now, that they're really starting to take a life of their own.
I think the thing with us though, we haven't come in with a band, you know, we because we're doing it between the three of us. We're all experiencing the different side of it for the first time.
Yeah.
You know, rather than just recording a solo acoustic EP, having a couple of guitar tracks and so on. But
absolutely. Well, it's definitely something for people to keep an eye out for, because it should be dropping pretty soon. We'll talk about that maybe after the next song. But I just want to get another question in. So there was a question from Michael. He had a number of questions within one question, so I'll just pick a bit of it. So he said, dream place to perform. I'm assuming, just where would your dream venue be?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't have a dream venue.
No.
I guess it doesn't have to be a venue. It could be anywhere in the world, I guess. It could be like touring. I don't know.
Yeah, we want to do America, don't we?
Yeah,
we want to do America.
The first one that comes to mind is America.
Yeah. Cool.
Even though it won't fit us, I'd love to play Chicago with like the blues history of it, you know. But not that it necessarily fit us.
No.
But just it'd be cool. There's so many places to go.
Yeah.
It'd be a constant, you know, exploring, because we haven't visited there either.
No.
So I've never been.
Yeah.
That'd be the top of the list.
Yeah. Definitely.
So I'll get another one in from Michael. He said, best piece of advice you've ever received.
Oh gosh, goodness me, digging deep, innit?
I mean, I would always. I've had lots of advice from all walks of life, kind of thing. But this is solely about music, mainly, anyways. So, like, any musical advice that you've been given. I don't want to like. You know, you could take the question however you want and portray it however you want and answer it however you want. But you know, I'm just trying to give you a bit of direction. If you want to answer it musically, best musical advice, or it could be just like, I don't know, don't eat yellow snow. I don't know.
I guess there's different aspects of looking at it, but one piece of advice I got from my uncle Peter. No, he always said,
who's watching?
Yeah, some people, they have the tendency to, like musicians, they'll go into a studio and they'll try and make everything as intricate and, you know, amazing as they can, to sort of almost like show off their skill. But 9 times out of 10 they end up over egging the pudding, as it were. And it's better just to keep it simple if it was meant to be, you know.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with that more, mate.
It's proved true, because I've tried over egging pudding a few times, haven't I?
No, weirdly, I was having a conversation with my brother about that today because I'm trying to write songs, and it's almost like I'm overthinking it. I'm trying to write more music, and I'm trying to make it more complicated than what it is. Essentially, it's about good melody and good chord structure. There doesn't need to be about 50 chords in it. It can be 4-chord trick all the way through, and that can make for a great song.
Definitely.
So yeah, like I completely agree with you. I think that whoever gave you that advice, Uncle Pete, it was valid because you know, musicians have a tendency to potentially overplay or you know, want to compensate for their ego. I don't know, maybe I've been guilty of it. Well, I say I've been guilty of it. I don't have the ability to show off or shred. I can't solo. I can't do any of that. But you just keep it simple and like you said.
Yeah, I guess it depends. I don't think it's always even an ego thing. Just I think you're really conscious of how other people view you, you know, musically, but you've got to try and turn off from it, and just because it just ends up being too full and messy.
Absolutely, yeah.
We've got some bangers, don't we?
Especially when you're recording as well, because the sky's the limit. You can add layer after layer after layer, and before you know it, you've got an unrealistic amount of guitars or unrealistic amount of vocals.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we've kind of lost the plot on the question. That was the advice one. I'll take one more from him. He says, "What song do you wish you'd wrote?"
Gosh.
Oh God.
Sorry if you can hear his children, by the way.
It's all right. Life must go on, right? You know, you can't be like, shh, we're doing musical stuff now.
Yeah. Oh gosh, there's loads. Honestly, I
don't know.
you like your sniffs, don't you? So probably I would say for you.
I'll tell you what then. If we're going down the Smiths route, there's a song called "Some Girls Are Bigger Than Others." The guitar part in that, I wish I'd wrote.
Very good. I'll have to check it out. I'll be honest. I've never really given. I don't think the Smiths a proper.
The two Mark.
I don't.
I don't think I've given them the chance. I don't know. I kind of live under a rock sometimes. How about you? What did you say?
I don't know.
Wheatus, Teenage Dirtbag.
No, the thing with it, I like a lot of musical stuff, like for musicals, so like songs for musicals.
Let it go, let it go. That one.
That's Frozen. That's not the music.
I can honestly say I've never seen that film.
So like, there's a song called "Used to Be Mine" from Matrix, which we do actually cover sometimes. That's a really beautiful song.
Sorry guys, I'm not sure if it's just my internet, but that freaked out and I didn't quite get any of it.
Oh.
So I don't know, because I'll tell you, like even mid song, the last song, I've tried to just brush it under the carpet, but I just thought I'd let you know if I stop you in your tracks, it's because it freaked out, and I don't know if it's freaking out for the people in the comments, but sorry if you'd just like to say what that was again.
Yeah, so there's a musical called Waitress and a song called "She Used to Be Mine." Sarah Bareilles wrote it actually, and that's a really beautiful song. We do actually sometimes cover it, but that is a really nice song.
Nice. Very good. We are flying through this show tonight, so I want to get another song off you. Can we get another tune off you? And I think we'll do another song and then a quick segue and a chat, and then we'll jump right into the next song. We'll try not to make the next chat 20 minutes, but a lot of it's my fault because I like hanging out with you guys, you know. Right. Take it away, guys. You do whatever you need to do to introduce the song. I'll hand it over to you.
Cool. What song are we doing? Are we doing an original? Am I doing Friend or Foe? Is that right?
Yeah, we'll do Friend or Foe.
We're going to do
come back whilst you're tuning in. Both of these songs that you're playing tonight, are they from? They're on their EP. Great. I really am excited for people to hear these songs because they have taken a whole new life, new lease of life
Yeah.
to them. And
So these versions that you're going to hear, they're going to, once people hear the EP, they're going to be like, what? That's the same song? What?
no, I do like the fact that you can take it right back to its roots and are able to portray it and do a really good version of it acoustically. But I have also really enjoyed doing the added production and that kind of thing. So anyway, sorry, I just thought I'd jump in there whilst James was tuning. You take it away.
Sweet.
I'm not gonna go out and say this to you. Nothing wrong with anything, that's all I do. But something here is touching me, and it doesn't feel right. But I don't wanna be, and nothing won't be right. What happened now? And it's so good. This is so good. I feel. What are you fighting for love? What are you fighting? What do you find myself? But that's something that I want. Yeah, it's been wrong. Like your connection, reflect away. So that you're falling on my heart. How do I say it? Your love was for me. I don't wanna be everyone. What happens now? What are you fighting for love? What are you fighting?
Nice work, guys. Love it.
Cheers.
Well done. Loved it. I danced
Matt.
like a loony backstage then. I was loving every second of that. Well done.
We listen to the recording instead.
But no, I was thoroughly enjoying the acoustic version of it. Smashed it. We are running into overtime, so I'd like to just quickly, before we carry on, because I want you to jump into a final song. I definitely want to get another song off you guys. We well, in the pipeline, you were planning on releasing this EP around September. Is that something you're still planning on doing? Are you putting it on the brakes, or?
At the moment, we've not made any plans to not bring it out in September. It just depends what happens. If we end up in 3 weeks going into another 3 weeks, and again, we probably will have to postpone it. Obviously, we've not finished the songs yet. We're wanting to do another song, aren't we? So maybe we could release one song, possibly Friend or Foe. I don't know yet. That's maybe something we need to think about and get a plan in action regarding that. Yeah.
Well, that my view on it is we all must plan for the future. I don't think we can put the brakes on anything. I think it's easy enough to postpone stuff down the line.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think it'd be harder for you to be like, oh, actually, it turns out September's going to be available. You know, everyone's going to be allowed out, and then have to like do all the organising and everything. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be that particular that EP launch or anything. I just mean in general. I think people shouldn't put the life on hold completely. Obviously, they should adhere to the rule of stay indoors, stay safe, and all that kind of stuff. But I think until we actually hear the full ins and outs of everything, I think down the line, you know, people need to be looking forward to things, gigs, festivals, whatever it might be. It doesn't even have to be music related. I just mean anything in general. I'm not sure how to take this. I don't know if I'm offended or if I'm happy for you guys. One of the two, but you know, I'd have thought City of Lights, or at least myself, would have been like next after the Dunwells. But no, that's amazing. I'm glad. Imi's lovely. She's really like champions a lot of bands and a lot of musicians and stuff.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So I think you've definitely gained yourself a new fan there, which is great.
Awesome. That's
I'd love for you guys to play another song if you guys are about ready.
We've not rehearsed this one. We've not actually done this since we recorded it with you, so it's going to be quite fun. This is December Ghost.
Oh man, I'm the production on that. I mean, I'm gonna have to give myself a pat on the back for that one. Honestly, it sounds like so cool. Like the ideas that we've put together for that. Like like obviously the song's quite laid back anyways and pretty chilled. I think we've done a really cool, like interesting way of kind of portraying the song, like with synths and stuff like that.
Definitely, yeah. They say so. This is like a bit different to how we've recorded it, just because we're just going to play it how we wrote it, I think. But yeah, this song is called December Ghost, and I actually wrote this song about my granddad who died. Just to put it down on it, but it is a happy song.
Well, yeah, it's a life experience, isn't it? So
it is, and it's this is another song where we've put like everything into it, if you know what I mean.
And you can tell as well. So I'll let the guys be the judge, but I do love this song. Take it away.
Me to try and remember it now.
I'll try and chime in I'll try chime in and help you out.
Yeah. My hair's getting caught in the earphones. James, that's the tune. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Right.
He thinks this song. Cold, just like skin. Your body's so warm, your soul still young within. Your heart is soft, but you're breathing. Just hold my hand, I'll be right here till you begin. And you wipe my tears when I was down. And you made me smile when no one else was around. And you me straight before I could get lost in you. Am I December gold? The face I knew not long ago, becoming something else, something I have never known. Trembling both with every word, telling of stories that are now unknowingly blurred. And you wipe my tears when I was down. And you made me smile when no one else around. And you got me straight before I could get lost. And you am I December gold? As I'm streaming down my face, I try to keep it together. And you close your eyes in my embrace and say you'll be with me forever. And you wipe my tears when I was down. And you made me smile when no one else around. You got me straight before I could get lost in you. I'm not December ghost.
Wow. Thank you, man. That was beautiful. Very well done. Loved that. I really like the acoustic version as well. I really like that version.
I just missed the you know the bit.
Ding. And then also the string section in that middle eight. I do love that bit. But aside
What was
from
the bit? The bit where we were all together. What was it? What was it? That was it. Oh, that was it.
It
Yeah.
was massive, yeah. There's loads of like crowd participation and all sorts. Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't do it justice with that little whaley bit that I just did then. But aside from that, it does on the record. It sounds great because these guys do it. But yeah, I really we need to be a bit more in touch during these times, despite it
Definitely,
being a bit more difficult and you obviously still working and stuff. I think we need to be a little bit more in touch because I've really enjoyed catching up with you nonetheless.
Yeah,
But the reality of it is we have still got a lot of work to do, and we should work towards getting that finished and stick to the original plan despite the apocalypse.
Yeah.
But yeah. Any final thoughts or anything that you sort of want to touch on before we wrap up, or are you just what you feeling? How you feeling?
We miss you, man. We miss you.
I was thinking, honestly, I wasn't sure whether I should have said it, if I'm honest. I was feeling pretty low today, and you've proper brought me back up. So thank you very much. Like I feel 1,000 times better. But yeah, just nice to catch up with you guys, and lovely to see people in the comments and contributing to the stream and stuff. It's really cool.
Thanks guys for the love. Some of the comments saying that they really enjoyed the song.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Beautiful song, absolutely lovely. Yeah.
Amy wants to take away Amy. You know what I mean? Salt and pepper tofu. I need that in my life.
Yeah, I just don't think anyone should eat Chinese at the moment.
I know.
All the problems it's caused.
I know.
Sorry, that was a terrible joke.
Uncle Pete's up here in tiny bopping around the bedroom.
I'm really glad everyone sort of like enjoyed the show and enjoyed you guys, because I've got so much time for you guys, and you know, it's nice that you guys had the time to be able to join me tonight. So I appreciate it.
No worries.
I'm gonna. I think we should wrap up. Like I
sorry.
say, have you got any final words before I sign off?
No, just not to like bigger sell it, but if you guys are interested in following our music, whatever, there's links somewhere.
I'll bang them on the screen. They're
Oh,
on the
there
screen
we
right
are.
now.
You can go on his Facebook and stuff. Keep up to date there with releasing our EP and yeah, thank you.
Great.
And we hope to see you soon.
Definitely.
We really hope we do. Yeah.
It'll happen soon. Definitely.
It will.
Right. I'm going to sign off, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Just stick around. I won't be long. Thanks again, guys. It's the weekend, and there's a good number of people spending their weekend with us, and I'm extremely grateful. So thank you for joining us again. And for those of you that haven't, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and they are slowly creeping up, and I'm extremely grateful and humbled for the amount of support that I'm getting. So thank you. As Tamara said, please go check them guys out, because they're absolutely fantastic, really good friends of mine, and great musicians, and just genuinely nice people. So go show them some love, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Tomorrow night I've got Nigel Passy on, who's a legend as well. I'm gonna have a blast with him, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. This has definitely turned into an hour show, so I'm not sure if I should apologize for that, or if I should just genuinely just admit that this is now an hour show. I'll see you at 7. Make sure you're here on the dot to check out my intro, and enjoy the